Today we are going to learn about prime numbers and composite numbers. Okay, so students, first of all we have to know the what is prime number. Okay, so prime number means what? Simply, prime number, accounting numbers having exactly two factors is called prime number. Okay, as you know the how to find the prime numbers and how to find the factors and all. Okay, as I told you in the earlier class, how to find the factors, HCF, isn't it? So, but just remember it that the numbers which have only two factors. Okay, the number which has only two factors is called prime number, and that two number will be one and the number itself. Okay, so these are the examples you can see each of the numbers 2 3 5 7 11 13 17. These are the prime numbers. If you want to find the factors of this number, then you will get the factors are only one and the number itself. Okay, suppose you have to find the factors of 5. Okay, suppose you have to find the factors of 5, then what are the factors? That means you have to find the number which is divided by that number, isn't it? Suppose I'm adding here 2 is not divisible to 5, so you have to write only 1, then after the number will come 5 as it is. No, except these two number you will not get other number which divide the 5. So that 1 and 5 only the two factors of 5. Okay, so as I told you the meaning of factors and also again I'm not repeat here. You can see that directly you have to find the factors of find the factors of 5. Factors of 5 will be 1 and 5 itself. That means the number which has only two factors, 1 and the number itself, is called prime number. Okay, suppose I'm taking one more example. Suppose I'm taking example like 6, isn't it? The 1 will be there, first factor, again 2 3 is 6, and 3 again 6. These are the factors of 6, isn't it? So you can see in this number in 6 you can see factors are more than two numbers, isn't it? This is 1 number, 2 number, 3 number, 4 number. There are 4 factors, so this is not a prime number. Okay, just remember it. If the number have more than two factors, it is not a prime number, it is become composite number. I'll tell you what is composite number. You can see prime number is complete, prime number is finished. The number you can say this definition you have to remember that you can say the definition in another way also. You can say that the number which has only two factors, 1 and the number itself, is called prime number. Or you can say this line also, accounting number having exactly two factors is called prime numbers. Okay, remember it. Again, composite number, as I told just earlier, I told you that what is composite number? The number which have more than two factors is called composite number, isn't it? That means it's just example, you can see 6 here. Here is 4 factors, so it become composite number. Okay, so it is not a prime number because there are 6 have 4 factors, so it's not a prime number, so it becomes composite number. Okay, and now you have understood that the prime number and composite number. Okay, then after we have one important note for you. One is neither prime or nor composite. Okay, one is neither prime nor composite, and that means one is not a prime number also, and one is not a composite number also. That means we have to start from 2. Okay, one is neither prime nor composite, remember it. And the question arises, how you find the prime number and composite number between 1 to 2 to actually 2 from 2 to 100. You have to find the which is prime number and which is composite number from 2 to 100. There is a one process is there which is sieve of Eratosthenes. Okay, the Eratosthenes is one of the great mathematicians. Okay, so he developed one process how to find the prime number and composite number. Let's try to understand. That process is given to us. As you can see, this is the just numbers from 1 to 100. Okay, these are the number. So sieve of this process is called sieve of Eratosthenes. Okay, So first of all, you have to cross out 1 here because 1 is neither prime nor composite. Okay, just forget it, 1 here. Then after you come to 2. First of all, you can see 2 is a prime number because 2 has only two factors, 1 and the number itself. Okay, as I know. Again, you have to do, once you find that 2 is a prime number, then you have to cross out all the multiples of 2. Remember it, you have to cross out all the multiples of 2. You can say 2 is a first prime number, isn't it? First prime number will be 2, and this is also even number. Remember it. In some of the question, you might you have to understand it is about prime number, about even numbers and even numbers and odd number also. So you have to remember this one is even number. Okay, so first number will be 2, and then after you have to cross out all the multiples of 2. This is the process of finding composite number and prime number in the process of sieve of Eratosthenes. Okay, so this is the process that you have to find the first prime number will be 2. Then after you have to cross out all the multiples of 2. That means 2 to the 4, you have to cross out 4 here. Then after 2 to the 6, you have to cross out 6 here. You can see there is a cross sign. Again you can see 2 4 the 8, cross out here. Again 2, just multiples of 2, we have to cross out all the multiples of 2 here. Then you can see 10, 12, 14, 15, 14, then will not come, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. In that way it will comes up to 100. It means all the even number you have to cross out except 2. If you cross out all the even numbers except 2, that it becomes a table of 2 itself, isn't it? Otherwise you can cross out multiples of 2 itself, isn't it? Or otherwise you can cross out all the even number except 2. Remember it, this is the process of finding what I say, prime number and composite number. Then after you have to up to 100 it will come. Up to 100 you can cross out all the even numbers. Okay, then after you have to come 3 is a prime number also, isn't it? It has only two factors, 1 and the 3. On the number it's 1 and 3, there are two factors only. So again you have to cross out all the multiples of 3 again here. Okay, once we cross out all the two multiples of 2 or even number, all the even number, then after come to 3, again you have to cross out all the multiples of 6, multiples of 3. So then after 2 3 is 6, 3 3 is 9, 3 4 is 12, 3 5 is 15. In that way you have to cross out all the multiples of 3 here. Okay, you have to, if you want to cross out, then you will get all the all the multiples of, if you want to cross out all the multiples of 3, then you will have that number. You can see 6 9 12 15 18 21 24, then after 27 30, then after you can say in that way 33 36. In that way you have to cross out, just skip it, the skip 3 3 3, just table of 3, you have to skip 3 number, then after you cross out 3 number, then after you have to cross out. If you wanted to cross out, then you will get last number. You can see up to this number 97 and up to this one, up to you can see up to 99 you will get, isn't it? Up to 99 you will get that you have to cross out all the multiples of 3. Then if you cross one by one, then you will get up to 99. Up to 99 you have to cross which is multiples of 3. Again let's come to 2 complete, 3 complete, then after come to 5. 4 also cross out, because we will not consider 4, because all the cross out number we have to ignore. We have to ignore all the cross out number. Okay, then after 2 is a 2 complete, 3 complete, 4 also cross out, 5, then after come to the 5. Okay, then after this is the process, okay, how to find the composite number and prime number. Then have to come to the number 5. Again you have to write the 5, you have to encircle the 5. Then after you have to cross out all the multiples of 5 again. You can see 5, the 5 to the 10, 5 to the 15, you have to cross out 15 here. Again 20 you have to cross out, again 25 you have to cross out, 30 you have to cross out, then after 35 you have to cross out, then 40 cross out. In that way you have to cross out up to 100. Okay, which one is already crossed out, you need not to cross out again, but whatever you wherever you will get the multiples of 5, then you have to cross out that number. Okay, so 10 will come, then after 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, in that way it will comes. Okay, remember it. Again, in that, if you cross out in that way, then you will get up to 100 you have to cross out. Then after you have to come to 7, you have to cross out multiples of 7 itself. Okay, if up to 7 you have to first of all you have to encircle the 7 here. 7 is a prime number. Then after you have to cross out all the multiples of 7. Then after you can see first 7 to the 14, 7 is a 21, in that way 21. Then after 28 will come, then after 35 will come. In that way you have to cross out all the multiples of 7. Then after up to 100 you have to cross out. Okay, if there is a no cross sign, then in that number you have to cross out. So in that way you have to find the composite number. That means there are 25. You can see here, you can see there are 25 prime numbers are there. There must be 25 prime numbers. Okay, so these are the prime numbers. You can see these are the prime numbers. Thus there are 25 prime numbers from 1 to 100. You will get 25 prime numbers up to from 1 to 100. You will get more than you can see 113, that kind of number. If you wanted to check the number is prime number or not, if you have to if the number is divided by any other number, then it's become a composite number. If you cannot divide that number exactly with any other number, then it becomes a prime number. Okay, remember it.